This video is here to help you when calculating angles in a triangle. Let's look at this triangle. It's an equilateral triangle. The three corners of this triangle have been torn off. Each corner contains an angle. We call these interior angles, as they're inside the shape. When these three corners are placed next to each other on a horizontal line, what do you notice? Yeah, that's right. The three interior angles placed next to each other equal 180 degrees. You might remember from our previous video that angles on a straight line also equal 180 degrees. In an equilateral triangle, all angles are equal, therefore each angle is worth 60 degrees. So in an equilateral triangle, all the sides are the same length and all of the angles are equal and worth 60 degrees. Let's continue by looking at angles in other types of triangles. A scalene triangle has three angles which are all different sizes. In this example, they are 100 degrees, 45 degrees, and 35 degrees. When the internal angles are placed on a straight line, they still total 180 degrees. A right-angled triangle is a triangle that contains a right angle, which is equal to 90 degrees. In this right-angled triangle, the three internal angles also total 180 degrees when placed on a straight line, because 90 degrees add 43 degrees add 47 degrees is again equal to 180 degrees. The final type of triangle is an isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, two angles are always equal. In this triangle, they are two angles of 80 degrees and one which is 20 degrees. When added together, they total 180 degrees. So to recap, the sum of the internal angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Now let's have a look at how we can calculate missing angles in a triangle. In this triangle, we know two of the three angles, but one is unknown. One of the angles is equal to 35 degrees, one is equal to 69 degrees, but we do not know the other angle, labelled x. We can calculate angle x by remembering that angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. 35 degrees added to 69 degrees is equal to 104 degrees. Then we need to subtract 104 degrees from 180 degrees, which gives us 76 degrees. Therefore, the missing angle x is 76 degrees. Now it's your turn. Can you calculate the missing angles from the triangles? Remember to subtract the total known angle from 180 degrees. Pause the video now whilst you have a go. How did you get on? To calculate angle A, you would need to add 90 degrees, as there is a right angle, to 62 degrees first, which totals 152 degrees. Then you would subtract 152 degrees from 180 degrees, which is equal to 28 degrees. Therefore, angle A is equal to 28 degrees. To calculate angle B, we would first add 42 degrees to 107 degrees, which is equal to 149 degrees. Then we need to subtract this value from 180 degrees. 149 degrees subtracted from 180 degrees is equal to 31 degrees. So angle B is equal to 31 degrees. Now it's time for our final challenge question. For our final part, let's see if we can apply our knowledge of angles in triangles and angles on a straight line to this challenge question. Here is a scalene triangle on a straight line. You will see that there are two unknown angles, angle K and angle L. To help us to calculate the missing angles, we need to remember that angles on a straight line equal 180 degrees. Let's work out angle L to start off with. Angles on a straight line equal 180 degrees, so 180 degrees subtract 107 degrees is equal to 73 degrees. Angle L is 73 degrees. Now that we know the size of angle L, we can work out the size of angle K. 73 degrees added to 48 degrees is equal to 121 degrees. 180 degrees subtract 121 degrees is equal to 59 degrees. We can check that we are correct by totaling the three internal angles of the triangle. 59 degrees add 48 degrees add 73 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now it's your turn. Can you calculate missing angles X and Z from the diagrams? Pause your video here whilst you work out your answers. Have you finished? Well done. Here are your answers. To calculate angle x, we can use the angle 103 degrees to help us. Angles on a straight line equal 180 degrees. So 180 degrees subtract 103 degrees equals 77 degrees. Angle x is 77 degrees. To calculate angle z, we need to do a little bit more work. Before we can calculate angle z, we need to find the other missing angle in the triangle. Angles on a straight line equal 180 degrees. So 180 degrees subtract 104 degrees is equal to 76 degrees. So the other missing angle is 76 degrees. Now that we know this, we can calculate angle z. 90 degrees, as there's a right angle in the triangle, add 76 degrees is equal to 166 degrees. 180 degrees subtract 166 degrees is equal to 14 degrees. Angle Z is equal to 14 degrees. I hope that this video has helped you to understand how to calculate missing angles in triangles. If you're looking for any more maths videos just like this one, make sure you head to the Twinkl website to check them out. See you next time.